Hi everyone, I'm Liz from Roslindale Village Main Streets, and today we're going to be talking with Karen Kirchoff, who does acupuncture and herbal consultation here in Roslindale. Karen, thank you so much for having us here today. I'd love to have you talk a little bit about what it is your business does here.
My practice serves acupuncture and herbal medicine to adults and children. And for toddlers and infants, I work with pediatric massage for health and wellness. And when people come in the front door, I become a part of their healthcare team and accompany them over the arc of their healthcare needs.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your patients should expect when they come to see you?
So when someone comes in to my office, we do an intake together, and then they get comfortable on the table. They lie on the table, fully clothed, and we do an acupuncture session, which would last about an hour. But the acupuncture needles are very fine. They're solid, and some of them are so thin and so flexible that when we're teaching students to insert needles, they actually bend. That's how thin they are. So people will feel something, but the insertion of the needle is between muscle fibers and not in arteries or veins, which is why it's not painful. And when the needle sits during a session, it becomes quite comfortable and not noticeable. I'm board certified as an herbal practitioner. A lot of people will go and stand in the aisles of their grocery stores or their herbal supplement stores and kind of scratch their heads and think, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which of these should I choose? But right here in Roslindale Center, people have access to a board certified herbalist, and so I often incorporate that with treatments if people want to use herbs.
Talk about full service.
Yes.
Plus you just described me standing in the aisles of Whole Foods looking at 100,000 different herbs and having no idea what these things
confusing.
do. That's great to know
Yes.
that you can offer people assistance on what would benefit them.
People don't need to guess. People can consult. They don't necessarily need to buy the herbs from me, but they could consult and just have a better guidance in terms of what is best for their constitutional types. We're talking during the cold and flu season, and in Chinese medicine, there are different kinds of colds. There's what we call a wind-heat cold. There's a wind-cold cold, and you would not use the same herbs or needles for both those two types of colds. And then when you stand in front of an aisle of lots of herbs and don't know how to treat, sometimes you might be entrenching the cold if you take the wrong ones.
So we've talked about some of the physical things that people may come in for. Are there other things?
It's a good question. So because acupuncture is a holistic medicine, it treats the entire body at any given treatment. There are ways that we can use the diagnosis and treatment principles to treat a lot of mental health and emotional issues. For example, people come in for stress, anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, certainly a lot of trauma and PTSD. And we work in concert with doctors, referrals to other Western care providers, so it's not an either-or situation, but a complementary kind of situation.
What are some things that people might be surprised about when they come to see you, or things that they wouldn't expect?
Sometimes people wonder, what is an acupuncturist training? We have, for example, my training was 3.5 years. We study some bio-Western medicine, pathology, physiology, anatomy, and then the diagnostic and treatment strategies that are under the umbrella of the philosophy of treatment from a Chinese medicine perspective. And then there's also lengthy internships with clinics, of which there are many in Boston. And there are a lot of affiliations now between acupuncturists and other bio-Western settings. For example, there's an acupuncture unit to help to complement the cancer therapy in Dana-Farber. That's one of my teachers set that up over 10 years ago.
Wow.
And the Mass College of Pharmacy has recently united with the New England School of Acupuncture, and so there are a lot of great cross-fertilization there.
So given that you're tucked away in this building and you're kind of hidden on Cohasset Street, what's a great way for people who come to see you to help spread the word about your business and those who are here working with you?
Well, word of mouth is great. That's always the best. And now in the age of posting, people do spread the word that way, so that's very helpful. I know JP Moms has been really supportive of my practice, and a lot of people find out about me through that. So those are great ways to share the word.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you. I really appreciate having you tell us more about your business. It's great to know you're tucked away right here in the square.
I'm here for, if people want to call and just consult by phone, I'm happy to take the time.
Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to watch more videos from Roslindale Village Main Streets, click subscribe.